I actually enjoyed the hunt. Let's talk about it. Now, before you go angrily in the comments and start saying, oh my gosh, Blaze, how could you like the hunt? It was so bad, bro. I didn't like everything about the hunt. And there are things about the hunt that I think were not good. I'm right here, Pezza. I clicked! If you think that everything about the hunt was good, then you are severely mistaken, because there were some really bad things about it, which I will address. But even with all that being said, I still enjoyed the event, and I'm gonna be going over why. But first, let's talk about why I hate this event. Oh my gosh! Okay, so the first thing I want to go ahead and talk about, the number of games, okay? 100 games was not necessarily bad. It could have been good. They could have done a good job of 100 games, but the problem is that I would say like a good half of the games were not that good. And I'm talking like the simulators, and I'm just talking like the really grindy quests. Like, for example, SpongeBob Simulator. It took way too long. I think it took me like a good hour to complete it, and throughout that entire hour, I was just thinking, why do I have to do this? Same thing with Pull a Sword. Pull a Sword just took way too long, and I was about to go right on my desk while I was streaming. There are also just some really, really lazy games, such as all the script Bloxian games. Literally, all you had to do was just go inside the game, click a button, or walk around for 5 seconds, and that's it. You got the badge. Wow. Now, I know some people might say,
well, at least it was easy. At least the badge was easy.
I don't care, okay?
Easy badges are not necessarily bad, but when they are lazy, it just makes the entire event seem just cheap and awful. And that's why I think the number of games probably just could have been cut in half. I get that they wanted to make the event last longer, that's fine, but either you make all 100 games be actually good, and you actually ensure that they're all good or not, or just get rid of those games, because honestly, most of the games in there probably could have just been gone. Like, they really weren't that good. However, this is where I get into some positive things. Positive! Yay! Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the good games inside the hunt, alright? And these are the games that I think all of the games should have been. And if all the games couldn't have been this, then at least just get rid of the other games. That's what I'm kind of trying to say. So the first one, Doors. Doors was just so cool how they made, you know, a unique floor, unique entities. Wait, what is that? Just basically how they just made a completely new update for the hunt. And I really, really liked that one. It was difficult. I understand that, but it was so cool just seeing a brand new doors floor, brand new entities, a brand new time mechanic as well. That one was so cool. Arsenal is also really, really cool as well. They literally made an FPS game where you went around and killed robots, and you like attacked helicopters, and you went around with the story and stuff. That was really, really cool. I also really like Piggy, the fact they made a brand new level of new lore and new characters, and this building was really cool, of the maps as well, new puzzles, that was really cool. And RB Battles was a really, really cool one as well. They literally made new characters with facial animations, 2 new separate game modes, my bow tie, flashy, my lessons are classy, and a literal secret path that you can take inside the game where you can get an egg UGC and all that stuff. It was really, really cool. And this is where I think the hunt truly shined. Like, seriously, these games made the hunt so much more enjoyable. Even like lesser crazy games like Steep Steps, where they just made a new map, I still thought that was really cool. And I think they did a really good job on that as well. Even if you had to make a grind quest, you can do something kind of like what Murderers vs. Sheriffs did, where they just made like, you know, kind of like a hunt thing, where you had to look around for clues and do, you know, the missions based on what the clues gave you. That was really cool as well. I really like that. And I think if games had to do a grind quest, they could do it like that, instead of just making you kill a certain amount of enemies. Blah, blah, blah. Like, it could have just been exactly what Murderers vs. Sheriffs did, where they just kind of made it so you had to do clues or something. That could have been really cool, and that's technically still a grindy quest, where you had to go around just kind of just play the game like usual, but it was still pretty enjoyable. And I feel like the games can either do that if they can't do a really good secondary game for the hunt, or they can just do what, you know, something like Doors did, if they can do that, where they made a really, really cool update for the hunt. And that's what I think really shines about this event, and what I think was really, really fun about it. And also, this might be a controversial take, but I actually quite like some of the items. I mean, I would have preferred an egg hunt like everyone else, and I know we did get an egg at the end of it, which was really cool, and I'm glad that Roblox did do that for the community. I do feel like they could have done like an actual egg hunt where they did all eggs and stuff like that, but I still quite like the items, and the fact that the items have like particle effects and, you know, light up effects and stuff like that was really, really cool. Same thing with the egg as well. I think the infinite egg is probably one of the coolest eggs inside an egg hunt, just because it had a cool little particle effect. However, again, having to get 100 badges, I think it actually would lower down to 95, but still, having to get 95 badges just to get the egg, it does kind of suck. And I understand why people might not like that. I understand why people might think that kind of sucks, because it does take a long time to grind for the items. I understand that. And no, I don't think the hunt was the best event either, because we've had way better events, like Egg Hunt 2018, RPO, Egg Hunt 2017, all those events were a lot better than this one. But still, even that, I still really enjoyed this event just because we haven't had a proper event in years. And I feel like people are really, really hating on this unfairly, in my opinion. No, this event is not the best. Like, it's not like an Egg Hunt 2018, and I know based on kind of some of the leaks that they were giving us, we kind of thought it would be like that. But honestly, this is still really, really cool considering how we didn't have anything for the past couple years. And I think this is way better than a Metaverse Champions. At least it wasn't centered around Arthro entirely. And honestly, I think this is a step in the right direction for Roblox. They've been interacting with the community, they've been making events, and apparently we're supposed to be getting another one of these hunt events soon, maybe even in April. So this is definitely on the right track for Roblox, and that is why, personally, I enjoyed it. There were good games, and obviously there were bad games as well, but I feel like the good games overshadowed the bad games, and the fact that Roblox is interacting with the community again, and they're actually making events again, is what really makes me enjoy this, and makes me really hopeful for the future of Roblox. Is Roblox still perfect? Is Roblox back to how it was before? No, not even close. But it is definitely a step in the right direction, and I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what Roblox does in the future. And again, I get it. I get that people wanted an Egg Hunt 2018, and I get that people are probably going to hate on me for my opinion because I'm supporting Roblox on this. At least that's what they think, because I don't support Roblox and everything. I'm not like a Roblox simp. I don't like everything that Roblox does. I hate the moderation system. I hate the past couple years of this platform. Or I don't like Arthro. I don't like any of that stuff. But I can see when something is actually being done to satisfy the community and actually being good, and this is definitely one of those things. Roblox is definitely on the right track with this one. It's not perfect, it's not even close to an Egg Hunt 2018, but I enjoyed streaming it most of the time, and I just enjoyed playing an event for once. I just felt like it was fun. Definitely not the best event, definitely not perfect, but because of the good games and the future that poses for Roblox, I liked it. I hope you guys liked this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching.